I'm finna crash out. Can't get rid of me, that's what they really mad about.
The industry, man, it's not the same. Doesn't have to do with talent, it's about playing the game. The industry, real niggas is dying to get in. The industry, just to find they don't fit in.
Nah.
The industry ain't what it used to be. The industry's trying to control the way you MC. They want you to dress like this and talk like that. But I'm going dress like this and talk with the bat. The industry got your word meaning nothing. The industry, fuck what you heard because he's bluffing. The industry, money, bitches, hate, but I dare you to try to take a fucking thing off my plate. The industry like, wait, but in the streets we like, get him.
17. Yo, this isn't just another podcast. Crashout, the sitcom, is your front row seat to the wild side of the truth. We're digging into the conspiracies they hope you ignore, the industry moves they don't want you to question, and the local drama too real for the news. If it makes your blood boil or your mind race, we're crashing out on it. Straight from Albuquerque. This is Crashout, the sitcom.
What up, dog?
Diddy.
This your boy A Omega. Right next to me on my side. My partner that's always down the fucking ride. This your boy Val.
Tio Val, baby. All right. So Diddy, bro. Did he do it? Did he not?
He diddle everybody, even in the middle school. That's all I gotta say. That was
so there's a lot going on with Sean Puff Daddy, P. Diddy Combs now, 2025. They're finding out a lot of things. 20 years of him not only conspiring against some of your favorite artists, some of our legends, but also doing some pretty gross ass shit behind the scenes, right? So when the police pulled up to raid his house, they found him with what, like how many was it? 10,000 bottles?
Thou wows.
1,000 bottles.
That was thou wows.
Yeah, at least 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Wow.
These were used in freak offs.
Horrible.
Orgies. Not just orgies though.
Just everyday use.
Come to find out. Pause. Come to find out.
Horrible.
Not only did he diddle a lot of the celebrities and the artists that he was signing, but there's a rumor going around that for that 48 hours that he had Justin Bieber with him, that him and his crew and Pink and the likes of J-Lo allegedly raped him and did all kinds of crazy ass shit to Justin Bieber as well. So I can't wait for that shit to come out into the light when the court starts mentioning this kind of shit.
Man, when it comes into that play, these cats already know what's up. They were just taken advantage of as a young kid. Because you know when you're young and innocent that you don't say shit. You will let the older person tell you and guide you what the hell to say to somebody that's trying to get information out of your way.
Right.
That's some bullshit.
And when you have that money and power and
your moms might even do it to you there.
So-called respect, you know what I'm saying?
Your dad.
Anybody. And it's sad to see somebody with that kind of stature in the industry hurt so many people. Cassie came forward. She filed a lawsuit against him. He settled out of court for what? It was like $21 million. $31 million.
What?
Yeah. And then going back, now she's testifying about all the stuff that's going on and stuff like that. But also, there's also allegations on the internet and speculations that Jay-Z and Diddy also raped a 13-year-old girl after the VMAs. Like
there's too much of this shit stacking up, dog.
Yeah, there's
to crash out on. I mean, we can really talk shit and be like, fuck that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Diddy,
that's some bullshit.
Fuck all that shit. If that's really going on in the industry, which I believe, it's not too far fetched to not believe. You know what I mean? Like honestly, there's Diddy tapes.
Y'all been doing weird shit for far too fucking long. You know what I'm saying?
20 years.
I've been here long enough to know that y'all been doing some shit there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You think you got longevity like this, just being all quiet and, being behind the curtains and shit. No, you is a curtain.
Well, what they do is they
That's your freak off.
yeah, they make enough money to where they try to silence people when they try to speak out or what have you.
Cancel culture.
There's
Culture cancel.
There's
man.
also Diddy tapes circulating with Lauren London
Oh, that's
that are
right.
kind of pointing arrows that she might be a honeypot. She might have been keeping tabs on Nipsey Hussle when he was still alive up until the point of his death.
You dirty bitch.
So they're saying
You
that
dirty bitch.
they're saying that him and her were found into the speculation of the murder of Nipsey Hussle as well. So yeah, this
Man,
is
and I know we felt some way with that, especially for being out here in the Southwest. But man, me and you and a couple of individuals, even just to pay homage out there, roll by, try to see what's going on. You know what I mean? And just to be like, damn,
well, because Nipsey Hussle came to Albuquerque before he even blew up. Like when he was in his mixtape era, right? He would pull up to like Raw Music, shout out Raw Music. What?
Mow down, nigga. Yeah,
there you go.
for sure. But you know what I mean? Like Raw Music and everything. You know
shout
what
out
I
to
mean?
Ivan at Raw Music.
Microphone down, cuz. Speak in, man.
There we go. All right. So yeah, basically what he was doing is he was on his mixtape run. He was going around all of the states. He was dropping off mixtapes. One of the stops was Raw Music, and this was before Nipsey Hussle even blew up. He pulled up to Ivan's spot. He was handing out the mixtapes, and that's when we really kind of first got a taste of Nipsey Hussle, the rapper. Right? We knew about him before he blew up on TV and started doing bigger things like that.
Man, he went to the convention center.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was at the convention center.
Exactly.
He showed up there, and I know he was doing something with, I think, man, the game.
Yeah,
if I recall.
they said that he diddled the game. That he's involved in Tupac and Biggie's murder. So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on over the past 20 years with Diddy that we haven't noticed until 2025, and what the testifying testimonies are coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Man, everybody dropping dime. They're
even
like, yeah,
even Leonardo DiCaprio.
he touched me.
He was he was in the courtroom and said that he went through the mansion and he went into this room and he seen a girl trapped in a box. And
What
then
the
as soon
fuck?
as she was crying, like, curled up in a ball type shit. And as soon as he was gonna like ask her something, the security guard slams the door and says, "Hey, Mr. DiCaprio, wrong floor," or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
What?
yeah, no, he literally said all this shit in court. But yeah, so honestly, fuck Diddy. Really, on some
fuck
real
you,
shit.
nigga.
Like pause, like no Diddy. Like we ain't trying to say that, you know what I mean? But like really, like Diddy,
fuck
you're
you,
a horrible person. I hope you burn in hell for the shit that you've done to these legends that we held close when it came to hip hop. You know what I mean?
Fucked up a lot of lives.
Yeah, moving along. All right, the Tory Lanez update. So Tory Lanez was stabbed in prison May 12, 2025. He was stabbed. He's serving a 10-year sentence for the California at the California Correctional Institution for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. He was stabbed 14 times in a housing unit in the early morning hours. The alleged attacker,
Hispanic.
Santino Casilla,
Yep.
is a lifer with a history of inmate attacks. And see, that's what gets me is like, it goes back to Jay-Z, bro, in the Rock Nation. You know that Megan Thee Stallion is his artist. He signed her. She signed to Rock Nation. What are the chances that Jay-Z or somebody from Rock Nation gave some money to this guy in prison that's a lifer, right? And says, "Hey, if you stab up Tory Lanez for us, we'll take care of your family here on the outs."
I'm gonna tell you like this: protect the profit. Protect the profit there. Anybody else there is gonna go up there to protect the profit, especially somebody that you invested money into there. You're gonna protect your profit there,
Right.
no matter what. There, whether they're your family, whether they're a money investment there, you're gonna protect your profit there. The minute that they stop producing
Protection.
or actually providing you with profit,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna drop them off like the limb when the wind came in.
Yeah, I won't be surprised like when Megan Thee Stallion starts not selling tickets and starts not selling albums and singles, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna get dropped from Rock Nation.
You're gonna be down there, no more extensions, ho.
Yeah, there's gonna be some rumors circulating around here. This is just me, like I'm calling it before it happens.
I'm just saying it out there like blunt. It's real. You know what I mean? Like for real.
All right, so we're moving on. We got a segment that so this is a fun segment that we have right here on the Crash Out. It's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in New Mexico. So we go to ChatGPT and we ask him, what do you think the good, the bad, and the ugly is going on in New Mexico right now? And it spit something out for us that I was kind of surprised by, honestly. It said that the good thing in Albuquerque is Albuquerque's kicking off a $750 a month, no strings attached, basic income pilot for 80 new low income families over the next 3 years. And it's funded in partly by the recreational marijuana tax revenue. So let's stop right there.
That's like a double-edged sword.
What do you mean? How do you feel?
Well, first the fuck off there. Yeah, you're gonna get taxing credit from the income there for marijuana families.
No. So they're taking the taxes made from recreational marijuana, right?
Right.
They're using that to partly fund
Weed money.
Yeah, they're using weed money to partly fund 80 low-income housing families to only have them for $750 a month for their housing. You know what I mean? So they're doing it.
That's good there for sure. I just want to make sure, how long there too.
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that's not bad.
Yeah. So it's going to be.
That's enough to get everybody back on their feet if they doing it right.
Right. It says early returns show improved housing stability and academic performance, meaning building on a successful 2020 pilot that saw rent issues drop by 35% and student achievement rise by 9%, which is really good in New Mexico.
Right.
Considering we have some of the lowest
educational
percentages. You know what I mean?
Bad.
As far as,
we like Mississippi up in this piece. You know what I mean? Like
henceforth, why we fuck
all
up
my
on some
folks
of our
there. You know what I
sentences
mean?
and
Like
shit.
on the real. Like, you know what I mean? We know what it is. We need to fucking step it the fuck up.
Yeah. Another good thing, Native American suicide decline.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
We need to stop that there. A lot of our people out here, in the Southwest, man, we got 19 plus reservations out here.
Right.
And there's not a lot of metropolitans up here to give the resources like major cities, and we all need just to come together and let you know that we out here. We cool. Hit us up. You know what I mean? You need some help. Holla at your people.
And quit taking the music so seriously, honestly. Like, I've seen a lot of kids where they take the music they listen to super serious, and then they become depressed. They become sad. They become angry. They become feeling trapped in this world of pain, if you will. You know what I mean? And
that shit's fake.
Yeah.
That shit's fake.
Don't
as
fall too
fuck.
much into the music, guys. Please stay positive, stay fresh, stay creative, and keep doing your thing, Native Americans, for sure.
We love y'all. Y'all my peoples. We love you.
I used to work at the psych hospital at UNM, right? And I used to see a lot of Native American kids come in, and they were super sad and super depressed. And then I'd ask them why, and it was just because they had nothing to do out there. You know what I mean? And so it's really good to see like the ones that really involve themselves, like in basketball and extracurricular activities.
And
so.
see, right there, corresponding to what you're saying there, I have something to add to that there.
Yeah.
Find yourself a hobby. Find yourself a hobby.
Rap.
Whether it's
Whatever.
rapping, whether it's doing graffiti, whether it's drawing, whether it's being artistic, whether it's just being involved with your community.
Yeah.
No matter what it is there, you keep yourself occupied there so that way you keep your ass out of trouble.
And there's so many dope artists that are not only just New Mexican, but Native American for sure. Like, I've seen some of the best art come through the CPH and the Desert Hills and all the places that I used to work at.
Man, just anywhere here in the Nuevo.
Mhm.
Anywhere here in the Nuevo. We got a lot of stuff going on there for sure.
All
But
right.
we want to say stay up. We got you. If you need support, we right here, baby.
So that was the good. Moving along to the bad. Are influencers really influencing anything in New Mexico? Let's talk about it. Wow. So when we put
Do you
this
want
in
to
there,
start, or
yeah,
where do we start?
I'll start it
man?
off. I'm not scared of shit. It says
I ain't afraid of y'all.
it says let's talk about Johnny James,
Pick a side.
the self-proclaimed TikTok influencer from New Mexico who built a platform off mockery disguised as comedy. While this content may seem harmless, fun for the casual scroller, it leans heavily on on characterizing the language and behavior of people battling addiction, reducing real struggle into punchlines and views. It's not edgy. It's exploitative. Wow. All right. What's worse is how he points to New Mexicans with the same brush. Or he paints New Mexicans with the same brush, sorry. Pushing this tired narrative that everyone here talks like they've been trapped in a Breaking Bad episode. Wow, ChatGPT, you kind of hit it on the nail. It's kind of how I feel about a lot of these influencers here in town. It's like, and then it goes on to say,
we got you.
it goes on to say, and then there's that catchphrase, a la fucking Vedga, bro. Let's break it down. In English, that essentially means big ol' fucking dick, bro. And if that's the hill that you're choosing to die on,
Your grandma told you that too. She said, "You know what that means, mijo? Big old fucking dick."
Yeah, yeah.
And you still continue to use that shit.
Yep, yep. And what does it say?
Sorry, I mean, I just had to put it out there.
It says it's a phrase that means nothing, but sounds loud enough to trick people into thinking that it's culture. Not New Mexico's got, but it's not. It says New Mexico's got centuries of rich, layered identity, and this ain't it.
New Mexico GPT.
Yeah, TikTok might. It says TikTok might be a clown show for some of us, but we're tired of seeing people, in dialect paroled for clout. You know what I mean? Like, and that's true. It's kind of using, you're using the way that addicts speak, and you're generalizing that's how all the New Mexicans speak. And granted, you know, if that's all you associate with, bro, I don't know the guy. I kind of don't want to. He kind of seems arrogant. He kind of seems like he really doesn't care about anything but what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And
I love all my peoples there.
yeah, you can disguise it as culture as you want, but
I'll
it's
hug
really not,
every
dude.
grandma at El Modelo's there. You know what I mean? In the back cooking up my burrito.
Anybody coming from
You know?
like pretty much Arizona saying that they're from Albuquerque kind of got me not interested. So, all right, moving along. The ugly. Oil and gas pollution is impacting schools, right? Did you hear about that?
Where? I can't tell.
All right.
I haven't heard none of that there. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is pretty fucked up there. You know what I mean? Because again, we're not getting the funds, the resources there, because we are natural gas and oil state. You know what I'm saying? We're not fracking. We're not doing as much as that shit goes. You know what I mean? We're not opening up our lands to let everybody fucking rape it. You know what I mean? At the end of the fucking day.
Yeah. It says,
You know what I'm saying?
it says despite economic benefits from oil and gas,
Yep.
right? Many frontline communities, especially near, what is it? Permian Basin operations, are dealing with serious air quality issues. Schools like Loving Elementary are battling pollution related.
Yeah, that's gonna be down south there
Yeah,
for sure. That's
yeah.
gonna be like that southeastern. You know what I mean? Like the oil belt for us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because we
And for the viewers, where
is
is that? Like, what
yeah,
cities is that?
that's gonna be like all the way from like Clovis all the way down to
like the border of what?
yep,
Texas,
to the
right?
border of Texas, right there, man.
Yeah, that's
right,
crazy,
right
man.
there, dude. You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's super ugly, man. And we want to thank all you guys for just bearing with us as we get through this. This is kind of a lot to read through.
It's
And
sucky, man.
when we go to
It's awful.
ChatGPT and we go, "Hey, spew something out for us for these conspiracies and all this craziness going on in the state."
But
and
it's
stuff like
real,
that."
right? I
It's
mean,
real,
tell
yeah.
us, holla at us there in the comments there. You know what I mean? You guys are from that fucking community. Let us know so we can be loud for y'all.
We just read it, man. You know what I mean?
We just
research
fucking-
it. We read the
right
shit
here, right now.
and we're crashing out every fucking episode. And I don't give a fuck if anyone has a problem with it. We're just we're going off of what the internet's really spewing out to us. You know what I mean?
Fucking A. And we right here to let you know because we are official. You know, we ain't no CNN, we ain't no Fox, We ain't know none of that shit.
And what's good about it is we don't have to answer to anybody like that. Like, we're our own entity. We're a media company. Strain Damage was built on freedom of speech, freedom in general, facts, and just generally opening up people's eyes to, take these icons off of their high horse and
Put them in their place.
placing them down in their place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Crashout. This is episode 1. I'm T.O. Val
This is your boy, Omega.
with the funky dope flavor, man.
We're going to get your ass.
Until next time, stay crashing out, bro.
Crash the fuck out. Peace.
I'm finna crash out. Can't get rid of me, that's what they really mad about.